Yeah, we feel great. We came out strong, we came out confident, and we pulled through in the end, and that's all we wanted.
It means a lot. Since we lost last year to them, getting back was like retaliation, and it just felt good to get everything back that we lost last year.
Well, we wanted to just put together everything we've been working on throughout the whole season. We wanted to show them who we really are, and we've been working really hard, and we really wanted this.
The districts in winning the MVC and District 11 titles. Today, the Tribe opened its bid for a PIAA championship in the opening round of the state playoffs against Lancaster Mennonite. Let's go to Whitehall High School. First half, Lehighton corner, Abby Fry carries a big stick. She whaps this one in, but it's stopped by the Blazers, and the game remains scoreless. Later in the first, Echo Bretz is going to get off a shot. Stephanie Slaw tries to finish. The ball goes out of bounds. Then just before the half, Corey McConville to Bretz. Looks like a good shot here. Tiffany Harleman tries to finish. The ball's knocked away by a Mennonite player behind the goalie. On the replay, it's clear right here. You see goalie, then player. That's actually should be a penalty shot for Lehighton. Officials didn't see it that way, so it's nothing going to the half. In overtime now, McConville to Fry to Bratz. Game. Lehighton wins it 1-0 in overtime. The Indians advance in states.
We tried everything all game long just to put the ball in the goal, and just to get it in, it's just amazing. Coach always stresses that we should hit it far post, and I finally listened to him, and Echo was right there on far post, and she smacked it in.
This is all new.
Indians averaging over 3.5 goals per game, and the Comets with 103 tallies this season, averaging well over 4.5 goals per contest. But it was the defenses that stood out on both sides of the field, making goals hard to come by. Let's go to Whitehall High School, site of this quarterfinal matchup. Scoreless game, Crestwood with a flurry of corners late in the first half, but the Indians defense smothering any shot at our chances at a good shot, and then Sarah Snyder kicking it away, so we are still scoreless at the half. Second half, Indians begin to turn up the pressure mid-second. It's a Lehighton quarter. Jordan Homiak with 2 big shots, but both stopped by Crestwood keeper Kylie Licata. Abby Fry also turned away with a pad save, and we are still 0-0. But just a few minutes later, then another Lehighton penalty corner. This time out to Abby Fry off a Corinne McConville pass. Fry far side. That goes through to the back of the cage. And there's your difference in this one. Lehighton advancing with a 1-0 win over Crestwood.
We had plenty of chances, which made me see that a number 2, which is what we do for me, is open, and I saw the shot and I took it, and that's what got it in.
Our offense is obviously what scores, but defense is always what wins games. We had amazing play in the backfield. Every game, time after time, they're the girls that don't get any recognition, but they're stopping balls, they're making good passes, and they're coming back up the field just as hard for everyone else to be able to score.
For just the second time in school history, the Lehighton field hockey team will play in the PIAA Final Four, and with a win tomorrow night will make their first ever appearance in the state championship game. The Indians will square off with Villa Maria Academy tomorrow evening in the PIAA semifinals. Winner will move on to play for the state AA crown.
This is amazing for us. This is the furthest our team has ever gotten, and we want to keep it going. We want to take it all the way and put Lehighton on the maps.
It's really exciting. I personally want to win. We have to work as a team, and we know what we have to do and to overcome it to bring us to where we want to be.
Game time is 6 o'clock tomorrow at Emmaus High School. See same-day coverage right here on TV 13 tomorrow night at 10:30. One down.
With speed and endurance, and we're going to have to fight for it because they're going to want it just as bad as us, but whoever puts the goal in the net at the end of the game is going to win.
Lehighton and Villa Maria Academy play at 6 tonight at Emmaus High School, and you can see that game. The PIAA 2001, the Lehighton field hockey team made it to the state Final Four. Tonight, the Indians tried to do something that's never been done in the storied history of their program, make it to the Final Two. Lehighton faced Villa Maria Academy in the PIAA semifinals first half. Corey McConville with the pressure off the corner. McConville's shot is stopped by Molly Murphy's body. She's not the keeper. That means penalty stroke for Lehighton. McConville flicks it past Anna Zarkowski. and the Indians go up 1-0. Later in the first, more pressure from the Tribe. Jordan Homiak to Tiffany Harleman to Vanessa Rimby. One times it in, 2-0, Lehighton on top. Second half, looking for more. Abby Fry, check out this shot from like 20 yards out. That goes in, makes it 3-0, and the Indians have advanced to the PIAA championship with a 3-0 victory over Villa Maria Academy. They will play Selinsgrove for the state championship this weekend.
It's just really unreal. We knew we could do it from the summer. We just worked really hard during the summer, during preseason, all season, and it just feels really great to come out my senior year, and we're playing for a state championship. It's unreal.
It's the greatest feeling I've ever had in my life. I'm so excited, and I think today's game was a huge confidence booster for me back in the goal cage.
We talked in the pregame, like, we can score in the first half, guys. We don't have to wait till the end to do that, and then I think that helped a little bit.
It is, in a word, unprecedented. The Lehighton field hockey team had made 2 state Final Four appearances in its history, but the Indians had never played for a state championship. That all changed last night when the Tribe defeated Villa Maria Academy to earn the right to play for it all this Saturday. Let's go to Emmaus High School. In the first half, off of a corner, Corey McConville's shot is going to be stopped by Molly Murphy. Actually hits her body, and that's a problem because she's not the keeper. And that means penalty stroke. McConville flicks it past Anna Zarkowski, and the Indians go up 1-0. Later in the first, Jordan Homiak finds Tiffany Harleman, who finds Vanessa Rimby wide open on the far side of the cage. Lehighton takes a 2-0 lead into the break. Second half, Hurricanes making a charge. Murphy with the shot, stopped by Sarah Snyder. McConville clears. About a minute after that, Snyder, check out the glove save to stop that attempt. She had 13 saves in the game. Later in the second half, Abby Fry, slap shot, and Lehighton wins 3-0. The Indians will face Selinsgrove on Saturday for the state championship.
It's just really unreal. We knew we could do it from the summer. We just worked really hard during the summer, during preseason, all season, and it just feels really great to come out my senior year, and we're playing for a state championship. It's unreal.
It's the greatest feeling I've ever had in my life. I'm so excited, and I think today's game was a huge confidence booster for me back in the goal cage.
We talked in the pregame, like, we can score in the first half, guys. We don't have to wait till the end to do that, and then I think that helped a little bit.
This is the state finals. I mean, this is what's going to pump us up the most. But we're taking it just like any other game. We're going to come out playing our game, not theirs, so that we come out on top and not them.
It's pretty cool. I mean, like I said, I think the town's excited, the school's excited for this, and, you know, to give the girls the opportunity to bring the first state championship to Lehighton would be awesome.
Lehighton takes on Selinsgrove tomorrow in the State Field Hockey Championship at Whitehall High School starting at noon. And win or lose, there'll be a parade through downtown Lehighton after the game around 4 o'clock.
Over 2,000.
Playing in the PIAA Field Hockey Championship game tomorrow, taking on Selinsgrove. We'll have a preview coming up. Plus, we'll take a look at Panther Valley's district football playoff game in mind. Win the Mountain Valley Conference, the District 11 AA title, and a state championship. While the Indians have gone undefeated this season, accomplishing the first 2 goals with a chance to win the state title tomorrow. The Indians will take on Selinsgrove in the PIAA finals tomorrow at Whitehall High School. A state championship is well within reach.
Oh, I'm definitely excited, and I know the whole team is too. I mean, I haven't been able to sleep like for a good 3 weeks now. I mean, I've been excited for this moment. I've wanted it since my freshman year, and I know we've all wanted it, and we've worked so hard for it, and we're ready for it.
To be totally honest, none of this is settled in. I mean, I feel as if tomorrow's just another MVC game, or like I said, we don't take any team lightly. We just want to go out and try our hardest and bring home the state championship.
Lehighton played Selinsgrove earlier this season, coming away with a 1-0 victory on October 17th. That win means nothing when it comes to the state tournament.
That doesn't change anything. We're still going to take it to them. we do know their style of play, and that's a booster for us, but they also know how we play, so it goes hand in hand.
It definitely doesn't mean a thing. It's a different situation, different circumstances. It's going to come down to who wants it more, who's worked the hardest for it, and I'm going to have to say I have the utmost confidence in every single person on our team that we're bringing it home this year.
Lehighton and Selinsgrove will play at noon tomorrow at Whitehall High School, and you can see it on the Pennsylvania Cable Network on the Blue Ridge system. They'll air it Sunday afternoon at 3. Meanwhile, high school...
The team will be the home team on the scoreboard. Lehighton Indians. Number 8, Jordan Homyak. Number 12, Echo Bretz. Number 13, Corinne McConville. Number 15, Katrina Reppert. Number 21, Kenzie Tenno. Number 22, Courtney Berger. Number 23, Tiffany Harlman. Number 24, Vanessa Rimby. Number 25, Abby Fry. Number 26, Casey Beck. And number 97 in goal, Sarah Snyder. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to ask you all please rise as the Whitehall Chorale, under the direction of Josh Deering, will present our national anthem.
They've decided to take the corner on the other side. Again, you can take it either side at the hash mark on the end line.
She set up the tying goal in that Donegal game. Pass into the circle, controlled, trying to get over to Klinger. Klinger couldn't get a shot off. Getting it out of the circle was Berger, but not far enough to help out. And then able to get a foul call. Last time we had overtime in a District 2 state final was 2007, Mifflinburg. Victorious at J. Bernie Crum. The important thing about that, it was a District 4 team that won it. Selinsgrove trying to be the next District 4 team to come away with a state title back here at the Zephyr Sports Complex. Daryl Dobis, Vicki Sutton. Proud to be bringing you the PIAA Class 2A field hockey state title game. Lehighton will have the ball.
And again, this overtime goes with 6 field players and a goalkeeper, and this lends itself to the game of having the ball off the stick a little bit more because there is so much wide open space, and it will come down to a lot of one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
You thought the end-to-end rushes were pretty good the first time. Just wait. Long lift as they try to send it in the circle. Hustling after, it'll be Fry. And getting whacked. Losing a stick. Selinsgrove player trying to see who that is.
Sometimes your defender gets picked up, moved up. Defender for Selinsgrove was clear up to the 50. All you need is a big ball through.
McConville to Fry. Fry with a player in front, poked away, but a push will be called. Nope, I thought it was going to be a push. I'm surprised that was in the circle. I thought that was just outside the circle, but apparently Fry got bumped out inside the circle, and a corner will be called.
That's called a breakdown foul when you have someone that has a very good scoring opportunity run, but the defense fouls basically to stop that. It's called a breakdown foul, and at a higher level, colleges, they will call corners.
Captain Ashlyn Klinger talking to referee Robin Jones for an explanation. Just the fifth corner against Lehighton.
And on a corner in overtime, there are only 3 defenders back with the goalkeeper.
McConville with a dodge, draws the foul as flying out and getting the instruction was Ashton Klingler. So just to set up for you, Echo Bretz with 13 goals. Corey McConville with 10. And Abby Fry with 14.
And this is
waiting for the insert.
Right, this is an advantage in overtime because you only have 3 defenders and you can move, you will have at least 4 people up there with the insert and these 3 people receiving.
Insertion, McConville, top of the circle, goes right to Fry. Tried to pass it in front, it got knocked down, still loose, hacking, whacking, someone trying to get it out. Foul will be called against McConville, screening.
Got a reverse stick hack. Got a little reverse stick hack there.
Trying to get it out the other way will be Kellett. Kellett with a bad pass gets picked off. Lehighton charges, but then she'll steal it right back and she'll try to go strong side. 6 minutes gone by, overtime number 1. We'll play 2 if necessary. Pass pass looking for Burke, knocked down by Lehighton. Back the other way come the Indians. One-on-one opportunity. This is Rimby. Rimby getting picked up by Kerstetter. In on the goaltender. Dodge, shot, knocked down, and a stroke will be called. Wow! A great challenge by Amber Went. Played the ball. Rimby went knocked down over her, and a stroke will be called.
Goalie came out and played the ball, cleared the ball, and the offensive player went up and over. The official called a stroke.
8:39 in the overtime. Hope Burke, the other captain, one of the tri-captains for Selinsgrove, wants an explanation. Corey McConville versus Amber Went. Amber stopped one against Carroll in the quarters. She needs her biggest save right now. Senior on senior. McConville gets the whistle, approaches, shot, score! The perfect season completed by Lehighton. District 11 has its 4th title in Class 2A. Amber Went, unconsolable in the cage, but she had no shot. McConville, with her 11th goal of the season, has done what no Lehighton team has ever been able to do. That's go undefeated and take home the state title. And what a tough way to end this game.
Yeah, it is a really tough end. Strokes are a very crucial call, and when it goes one-on-one like that, higher level players have more than one place to go. Generally, a lot of people will go upper left. That was the old school. Now people are able to place the ball in other areas, and that area knee-high off to the right is a very difficult spot for the goalkeeper to stop.
Oh, and just absolutely, you gotta feel for Amber Went right now. Not only because she was the goalie of record in this game, but she's the one that the stroke was called against. You know, you can question whether or not it should have been called, but the point is that she's the one who it was being called against. So she would have felt like, being a senior leader, she would have felt she would have been the one that had to step up in that case and make the save. But McConville, with a great push right past her to her left side, her glove side, just absolutely no chance, just froze her. And again, just a tough way for head coach Kathy Kaiser and her Seals to lose a state title. It'll be their first runner-up, their first second-place finish in team history. But you know you wanted the gold instead of the silver. As we get a chance to look at it, McConville will approach the ball, and she will go to the glove side, the blocker side, and no chance there for Amber Went. And she cannot believe that thing went by her.
The stroke has changed in the recent years. We were not allowed to take more than one step up until just a couple years ago. So now that does give the offensive player more leeway in where to place the ball.
While we catch our breath.
No score in regulation, so we go to overtime, and in OT, Lehighton's Vanessa Rimby takes it in. She's tripped up, and as a result, they will award a penalty stroke. So the game is on the line. The championship's on the line. Corinne McConville, there you go. How's that to close out the season? You score the game-winning goal in overtime in the state championship game, and congratulations to the Lehighton Indians, their first ever state championship. Had a gentleman call the office, said it's their first ever state championship in anything up in Lehighton. So they're very, very happy up in Lehighton. Congrats to the Indians. They win 1-0. And congrats to...
Thanks a lot, Jim. The team can score. Great job by both goalies. Selinsgrove senior Amber Went kicks away the shot. 0-0 at the half. In overtime, Vanessa Rimby dribbling the ball. Went comes out for the sliding stop, but the Indians are awarded a penalty shot. Corinne McConville with the state title on her stick. Yes, McConville delivers. Lehighton wins the AA state championship 1-0 in overtime.
You worked for a whole year, and we got it done.
I feel really good that my team wanted me to take it. I don't know, coming down to one shot really doesn't define the game. They played hard, we played hard. I don't know, the stars were aligned or something. It was just awesome.
Lehighton finishes the season 26-0. Congratulations, AA state champions. Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguins. Welcome.
Whitehall this afternoon, scoreless through regulation. To overtime we go. Vanessa Rimby, scoring chance. She's taken out, and a penalty stroke would result. So here it is. The state championship is on the line for Corinne McConville, and she beats the goalie to win the first ever state championship for Lehighton. Congratulations to the Indians, your state champions at the AA level. The annual Scotty Wood Tournament
game with a perfect 24-0 record, a Mountain Valley Conference title, and the District 11 championship. But for the season to be complete, the Indians needed one more win, a victory over Selinsgrove to finish off the year with the state championship. Lehighton facing the Seals in the finals, a team they beat 1-0 during the regular season. Late first half, scoreless, Lehighton on a corner, Indians sent it towards goal. Abby Fry then diving at it, but can't get the shot off, smothered by Seals keeper Amber Wendt. Second half then, still no score. Lehighton with another corner. Vanessa Rimby to Corinne McConville to Fry. The shot, but Wendt with another big kick save. Few minutes later then, it is the Seals running a 2-on-1, but Sarah Snyder comes out of the cage to stick it away. The follow-up is wide, and we are scoreless yet, going to sudden death overtime. In the OT then, Echo Brett's ahead to Vanessa Rimby. She'll get around one defender, went out of the cage to try and make a save, but contact with Rimby, and Lehighton is awarded a penalty stroke. Corey McConville will take the stroke, and she nails it, and that is it. Celebration is on. Lehighton wins the PIAA 2A State Field Hockey Championship.
It was just amazing. Our whole team brought it down the field. Vanessa got right in front of the goalie, and she shot as hard as she could, and she got the stroke for me, and I just have to give it all to my team.
It was very nerve-wracking. I mean, to go scoreless in both halves and then go into overtime. I mean, I know we worked very well in overtime, and we knew we could pull it out, but it was very nerve-wracking.
For my first year as a goalkeeper, to have no goals in state playoffs is an amazing feeling. Our defense is perfect with everything they do. They have my back every single time I screw up, and I love them to death for it.
You work for a whole year, and we got it done. So it's like I tell the girls, you know, if you work hard at it, you can do anything you want, and they did. So it's cool.
Indians, they finished the perfect season at 26-0, and
I'm
they're going to lose some important people too.
I'm sure they're glad that Coach Sean Hindy came into the East Coast. He actually came to the East Coast to go coach at Radnor, and then through coaching some kids at a summer camp, wound up finding out about the job at Lehighton as a coach and AD. So I'm sure that they're thrilled to have him, and great job on finishing this season out. And I saw he had a lot of confidence when that Strokers took the line.
The fourth team to win it since it split to two classes, did field hockey back in 1981. Moravian Academy in 84, and then two straight Lehigh named schools. Northwest Lehigh in 90, Southern Lehigh down the road on 309 in 1998. And now Lehighton, the Indians, as head coach Sean Hindy, putting the gold around the neck. Jordan Hamiak, Casey Beck. And again, opposed to that silver. That gold's as light as air. As it'll be a year to remember. Courtney Berger getting her gold. Kenzie Tino getting her gold. It's funny, no tears of joy, but it doesn't make it any less sweet to win your state title.
Sometimes it just takes a while for everything to sink in, and especially in a very contest that was so evenly matched as this one was.
And it came down to a mistake. It was the goaltender, Sarah Snyder, who wasn't even supposed to be the goaltender. Comes out and gets her gold. And you saw earlier a picture of what, it's amazing how much we put into a piece of metal. Just something that says we were the best. Corey McConville just can't control her emotions either. It was her 11th goal of the season.
Well, both of these teams had really good morale as far as their backbone of what it took for Selinsgrove. their theme was, it takes teamwork to make the dream work, and they definitely played as a team. And I know that Coach Sean Hindy, is a big fan of John Wooden and has several quotes from him, and his is all about character and teamwork as well. And so you can see that does take you to championships.
Well, then it just fits that a man who loves John Wooden would win his first state title during the week of the 99th birthday of the Wizard of Westwood. A new leader in Lehighton, the state 2A titleist.
Just took a bath.
Sean Hindy will forever go down in the Lehighton record books as the man that helped bring the first field hockey title in Class 2A to Lehighton. And congratulations to the ladies of Lehighton. It took overtime, it took a penalty stroke, but they can hold up that banner and proudly declare themselves, at least for a year, the state champs in Class 2A in PIAA. Vicki, this has been a lot of fun. You know what? I think this has been so much fun. We ought to stick around and do another one. What do you think?
I think we might have another barn burner coming up in the AAA game.
And we'll have one more look as we go away to the winning goal. Dramatic in the fact that it was a penalty stroke off the stick. Corey McConville beats Amber Went.
And you can see the goalkeeper was lined up, guessing that it was going to go to her right, and obviously when it went the other way, no chance to stop that.
Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed the 2A contest, and we invite you to watch the 3A contest coming up shortly, as it will be the Falcons of Lower Dauphin taking on the Trojans of Hershey in an all D3 final, and Hershey trying to do what they couldn't do last year when they lost the state title game here at Whitehall High School. They are looking to come home with the hardware this time, gold in the 3A bracket. That will do it from the Zephyr Sports Complex. Thank everyone here for taking such great care of us. The home of the Zephyrs here at Whitehall High School in Whitehall, PA, has seen a dandy as overtime on a penalty stroke, Lehighton gets their first ever state title in Class 2A with a 1-0 win. For Corey Clark.
First state championship team, the Indians' 1-0 win over Sealands Grove in the AA title game completed Lehighton's season with a perfect 25-0 record. The state championship has also earned Lehighton the #1 ranking in many national high school field hockey polls. What an honor that must be. To be ranked nationally.
Yes.
Pretty neat. That about does it for this edition.